Hello there, and welcome to my very first Booktube video. I wanted to make a Booktube video because I've been watching Booktube for years now, and I really enjoy it. And I enjoy reading a lot too, and every time I watch those videos, especially the tags, I'm like, I want to do that. I want to make those tags and make those videos, and I want to share my love for books with other people. And I'm making this video to introduce myself a little bit. This is the Booktube Newbie Tag, I believe. I don't exactly remember. It's been about a year since I started thinking about starting a Booktube channel, and I looked it up back then, but I'll just answer those questions. Okay, question number 1 is, why did you start this channel? So I already said a little bit about why I started this Booktube channel, but the main reasons are that I just love reading and I love Booktube, and I want to share that love with other people. Question number 2, why do you love reading? I love reading because reading is an escape from your own life. You can forget about your own problems and you can immerse yourself in the lives of other people. There's this quote about how if you read a lot of books, you've traveled the world. I'll see if I can find the exact quote and edit that in as well. But yes, I love reading. I love exploring all these worlds and characters and people that other people have created. So question number 3 is, what book or series got you into reading? And question number 4 is, when did you start reading? And I'll answer those at the same time. So I've always loved reading as long as I can remember. When I was 4 or 5 years old, I actually asked my teacher if I could have a book report. That was in kindergarten, I believe it's called in America. But yeah, we didn't have to read yet. We couldn't read yet. So I'm pretty sure I didn't actually read the book. My mother just read it to me. But I loved it. And I actually asked my teacher to do a book report. It was a book about elephants, which is all I can remember about it. But yes, I've always loved reading. But the books that really got me into reading were Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series, which is probably a bit cliche. But I just remember that I read those books, all 7, and then I didn't know what to do with my time. I had no idea what to do. So I just started rereading them. So I read the first 7 books, and then immediately afterwards I read the first 4 again. After that, I kind of drifted off towards other books, thankfully, because while I love the Harry Potter series, I am also very glad I got to enjoy all these other books that exist. And as a kid, I also really loved the Ranger's Apprentice series, as well as the Percy Jackson series. And both those series also really got me into reading. Question number 5. What kind of books do you like to read? I mostly read YA books, young adult books, which is not exactly rare on Booktube, but yes, I love YA books. I read different genres, but it is mostly contemporary, and I'm trying to read more fantasy as well, because those always sound really interesting. And yeah, I also occasionally read dystopian novels and romance novels, and I read literature mostly because I have to for school, but also because some of the books sound really interesting. Question number 6. Where do you read? I read everywhere. When I go somewhere, I usually put a book in my bag and take it with me, whether or not I have time to read or not. I read in my bed, I read on the couch. I have this chair in my bedroom that I love to read on. I also read outside. When it's really sunny, I love to just put a blanket in the garden and just lay on that and read. For some reason, I also really like to read while I'm traveling. I can't read in the car or anything like that because I get nauseous. Got traveling sickness, motion sickness, I think it's called in English. But yeah, I get really nauseous, so I can't do that. But every time I go somewhere with a plane, which isn't very often, but still, I just take a book with me and I read the entire time. I read while we're waiting, I read walking towards the plane, I read in the plane, I read in a train ride from the plane, it's not a plane station, airport. I read in the train from the airport towards our home. I usually finish a book every time I go somewhere with a plane. So while that is a very rare thing, which doesn't happen more than once a year, if that, I do really enjoy it. Question number 7. What question would you ask your favorite booktuber? Well, first of all, if I were speaking to my favorite booktuber, I would like to thank them for giving me all this content that I love and for inspiring me to make this channel myself. Any questions that I would have is, well, do you have any tips? Anything you think I could do better, or ways I could do it better, or just tips for when you start out in Booktube? So yeah, that's it really. Do you have any tips? Question number 8. What challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be hardest to overcome? The talking, to be honest. It's me talking to a camera in my room by myself, but it's also me talking to you people, telling you what I love about books and interacting with you. And I'm not the greatest at talking. I don't know if shy is the right words, but there's just a lot of times where I don't know what to say. I'm sitting somewhere and I'm trying to have a conversation with someone, but I just don't have any idea how. My mind will just be entirely blank and I have no idea what to say. So I think just talking will be the hard challenge to overcome. And I'm sure I'll also have challenges coming up with ideas and filming videos and editing, but well, this is the first video I'm making, so I'll encounter those challenges as I continue, and I'll try and figure out a way to fix them, I guess, to overcome those challenges. But yeah, the biggest challenge will probably be talking, and I'll see what other challenges I will encounter along the way. Question number 9. What are you most excited for about this challenge? Well, I'm most excited about overcoming that challenge, about learning how to talk to you guys more and communicate with you. I'm really excited about that. And I'm also really excited about interacting with you guys and connecting with other people who love books over our love of books. Question number 10. What are some fun and unique things you bring to Booktube? This was the hardest question for me to answer because honestly, I have no idea. My personality, I guess. Hopefully I can come up with some fun and cool original things to do. But I don't know yet what kind of unique things I'll do. We'll see. Those were all the questions in the Booktube Newbie Tag that I found. But I figured I'd let you in on some more interesting facts about me so that you can get to know me a little more. As you may have noticed, English is not my first language. I'm Dutch. I live in the Netherlands. Also, one of the biggest obstacles for me to start a Booktube channel is that I don't read that much. I love reading, but compared to other booktubers who I've seen read stacks of books in a month, I just don't read that much. I try to, and I love reading, but my Goodreads challenge is 24 books, and that's a stretch for me. That's 2 books a month, and I'm already about 2 or 3 books behind on that. So yes, I love reading, but you don't expect to see me read 5 books in a month because I'll be very happy if I can finish 2 books in a month. That said, I still really enjoy books and I'll definitely try and come up with fun things to do and review the books as well, probably. So I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Bye!